Here's a story about the Tzemach Tzedek. Once a woman came to the Tzemach Tzedek, and she had a terrible problem. Her problem was that her husband had left her a year earlier, and the rabbi sent scouts to try to find her husband, and they had no success. 3 months earlier to the time when she came into the Tzemach Tzedek, 3 months before that, there came two respectable religious men, respectable looking religious men, and they said, "We came from your husband. Your husband was dying, and he gave us a message to give over to you." And he told us where you live, and he told us the details of himself, and he told us that if he dies, that we should go and tell you that you can get remarried, that he's dead. The law in Judaism is that if a man and a woman are married, that she can never marry anybody else. As long as she's married, she can't marry anybody else. A woman can only marry one man. When can she, yes, get married? If her husband dies, or if her husband gives her a bill of divorce. In this case, this man, he was not a nice man. He ran away and left his wife stranded. Now she can't get married. He didn't die, and she hasn't got a bill of divorce. Well, two witnesses came and they said, "We were with your husband when he died. He told us to go and tell you, told us where you live, and we were even at his funeral." So she heard from these two men, and she said, "Just one moment. I have to have let's go to the rabbi of the community, and he'll give me testify in front of him, and he'll give me a certificate saying that you're dead, and then that my husband is dead, and I can get married." And that's what we did. She's telling this all to the Tzemach Tzedek. This was 3 months ago. 3 months ago, she the yeah, I'm sorry. What's up? I'm sorry. Okay, good. This was 3 months ago. They came. And so I went to the rabbi and I told him, I brought these two men, and the rabbi interrogated these witnesses, and he said that they're reliable witnesses, their testimony is reliable, and Mazel Tov, you can remarry. This was in the rabbi's what is it called, study hall. There were other people there. There happened to be sitting near the rabbi a holy man, a well-known holy Jew, that he sits and learns all the time. His blessings are blessings, and he said, "You cannot get married. Your husband is still alive." So the rabbi didn't want to question him because he was a holy person, and what he said was always reliable. He wouldn't make a statement like that if it wasn't true. But the rabbi said, "Are you sure that he's still alive?" He says, "Yes, I'm sure." So the woman was very disappointed. The rabbi said, "But we have two witnesses. According to the Torah, we have to go according to the Torah, not according to Holy Spirit or prophecy. According to the Torah, these two men saw that her husband is dead. Their testimony is valid, and she can get remarried." And so she came to the Tzemach Tzedek, and she said, I've been wondering about this. I didn't know what to do. Somebody suggested I should come to you. So the Tzemach Tzedek says, "You can get married. You can get married. What about that holy person that said what he said? He said, I'm telling you that you can get married. Thank you very much, holy man." Said, "I can get married." She already has the certificate from the rabbi that her husband is dead. She goes and searches around. It takes a couple months until she finds a new husband, somebody's willing to marry her, and they get married. And Mazel Tov, get married. A week after the marriage, there comes two other rabbis, and they're looking for this woman, and they find this woman with the name, whatever it is, Sora, whatever it is, Grois. And so it says over there. So you find, "Your name is Sora Grois." She says, "No, that was my name, my maiden name, before I got married." He said, "You got married?" She says, "Yes, I got married." Says, "What's the problem? When did you get married?" She said, "I got married about a week ago." said, oh, thank God. So what do you mean, thank God? Of course, wonderful, I got married. He says, no, no, no. Your husband, we were at your husband's death. Your husband died 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, he died. And we were present at his deathbed. And he told us your name. And he told us to tell you that if he dies, that we should go and tell you that he's dead and you can get remarried. Oh, and he also told us another thing. He told us that if you did get married to someone, you should get divorced, because he sent false witnesses. He paid 2 Jews money 5 months ago, whatever it is, to come and tell you that he died, because he wanted you to marry someone else illegally, because you can't get married if you're already married. So it ended up that the first witnesses that came, which were 5 months ago, they lied. And if she would have gotten married, it would have been a big sin, and the children would have been mamzerim. And when the Tzemach Tzedek, so that man that told her that she shouldn't get married, that tzaddik, that holy man, he was right. But the Tzemach Tzedek saw that it was going to take time in the future, and that in the future, by the time she did get married, that he would already be dead a couple of weeks before the marriage. And in fact, people went to the Tzemach Tzedek and told him about the miracle, and the Tzemach Tzedek said it wasn't such a big miracle. He killed himself. Her husband, by sending these false witnesses saying that he died, is in order to save him from such a big sin of making his wife marry when she was already married. So that brought about his death, and she got married after he died. True story.